We had a conference finals game in Austin that was stopped midway through the third quarter because the floor was too slick. We played the rest of the game the next day. Those are just a couple of the endless stories that I've either experienced or heard through the years, and no doubt there are more to come. Like any minor league, the main challenge for players in the G is elevating as an individual in and through a team setting. It's not uncommon to feel excited internally after a loss because you played well individually, or to feel like you wasted an opportunity when your team won because you didn't put up the numbers or get the minutes that you wanted. I'm often asked what's the best advice I've ever been given or would give to a player entering the G League. A lot of things come to mind. Control what you can control, or when the team does well, everyone looks better. But there's no better advice than what Coach Casey Owens told our team in 2015. If you don't like your situation, give it a week. And if you like your situation, give it a week. Everything changes in the G League. Your roster, your minutes, your emotions, your play, and not always for the better. Staying even-keeled, continuing to work hard, not riding the emotional roller coaster, even expecting constant change, will go a long way toward keeping you spiritually, mentally, and physically right and having the best season you can. The reality of the NBA is that there are only so many spots on a roster. Countless G League players have been told that the numbers just aren't there for them to receive a call-up, and that was the truth. But the magnitude of talent in the G may be the one thing that stayed consistent throughout the years, and the one thing I wish everyone knew about our league. You can't find an NBA roster without multiple guys with G League experience on it. You can't even find a roster without a former G League player who was a significant part of the team's rotation. A league producing those types of players needs to be covered and needs to be known. And that's not just the case now. It's been that way for 14 years. Whenever I hear someone mention the G as a punchline, intended to mean you're not good enough or nowhere near the highest level, it's just silly to me. The talent in this league is something I've always wished the masses could see, understand, and know about. And now, thankfully, you can. Author's note. When I told people that I was writing a book about a basketball team called the Birmingham Squadron, the response was usually something like, "Oh, cool. Is it your team?" Of course, I understand the confusion. Why wouldn't that be the response? I love basketball. I write about basketball for a living. My last name is Squadron. The team's name is Squadron. It all made too much sense. At the same time, though, I really hope that people don't think I would buy a basketball team, name it after myself, and then write a book about it. So no, it is not my team. I had an idea to write a book about the NBA G League, and there happened to be a team, a brand new one too, called the Squadron. I mean, come on. It would have been far more ridiculous for me to ignore something like that, right? I chose to follow the Birmingham Squadron as opposed to the Sioux Falls Skyforce, or the Rio Grande Valley Vipers, or the Delaware Bluecoats, or the Wisconsin Herd, because it felt like destiny. There, I said it. It has always been my dream to write a book. I was drawn to this one for so many reasons, including the fact that I share a name with the team at the center of it. But I must make clear before you go any further that I have absolutely no professional connection to the Birmingham Squadron. Okay, that covers it. You can start the book now. I may not be crazy enough to buy a basketball team and name it after myself, but I am just crazy enough to believe you might actually enjoy what I've created here. Introduction. Malcolm Hill doesn't really believe in luck. For someone in his position, that presented a bit of a conundrum. Luck is a word you hear a lot when you're a professional basketball player fighting to get to the NBA. To make it, you have to get lucky, everyone says. A little bit of luck is an essential piece of a very complex equation. Talent plus athleticism plus hard work plus sacrifice plus opportunity plus luck equals NBA. Take luck out of the equation, and everything falls apart. It becomes unsolvable. But after reading about and ruminating on the subject, Hill stopped believing in luck.